So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Planets Through Ascendant series of the week. And today we're going to be covering Moon in the fourth house in Sagittarius for Virgo Ascendant people. And what happens when Moon is in the fourth house in the sign of Sagittarius while it rules the 11th house of hopes, wishes, desires, and gains, and also has a Mul Trikon placement of Taurus, which is the ninth house. So it's that ninth and 11th energy going into the fourth house. And as always, if you do not know, if you have this particular moon, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, all the astrological details, for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations, and link to my academy, Vedic Astrology Academy, where I teach everything related to astrology. So let's get started with this particular placement. So with this particular placement, one thing we see here is that a person's elder sibling. So if you have an elder sibling with this particular placement, they will become extremely strategic about how to gain ancestral property, how to get a property, which may have gone to you, but it went to them first. And also what happens is sometimes they don't even care for it. They don't even want it, but they get it. Yet, at the same time, you as a person will have a very philosophical approach to it. But the thing is, both you and your elder sibling will be very strategic about how to gain property and fixed assets in general. And your ability to kind of understand the world, your ability to gain through the world, fulfill your desires through the world will come through the mother. Mother will show you, okay, if you want to get this, this is what you do. This is how you do it. This is also the placement where a person could be born in a family of farmers or people who love, growing plants, growing gardens, having to deal with roots and herbs in life. And usually this is the type of person who will also be inclined towards understanding psychology of people. Now, they may not be professional psychologists. Also, it's a strong possibility. But what these people like to do is they like to understand psychology for their particular profession. For example, let's say if this person is in IT, okay, and they'll be interested in understanding the psychological patterns of the world and of people, because perhaps through that they may develop an app which could be addicting for people because they used the psychoanalysis into their app making. And usually this is the type of person who loves the lavish life. They want to have everything which may be name brand. They love to get into business of hotel and resorts, or even love visiting and going to resorts. For them, it's about having comfort, but having a big, lavish comfort. Why? Because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, who is about expansion of things. So what is the fourth house? Fourth house is the expansion of comfort, happiness, vehicles, real estate, okay, comfy food. It is real estate in terms of like any dwelling that you're in. So such people do not just want to go to some Airbnb and this and that. They want to go to a big hotel. They want to have all the amenities with them. Now, usually if a malefic planet, impacts moon here, then it can also not only bring in some psychological issues to a person, but also make them an excellent researcher. They'll be able to go dig deep into things and extract things because that would be their desire. And that would be their love for pursuing higher knowledge. Their higher knowledge would really be always connected with either research-based work or strategic work. And obviously, this is a placement that gives great gains through the mother. But the thing is, this is just the placement of moon in the fourth house for Virgo ascendant. We don't know who's sitting in the sign of Cancer, who's aspecting moon, who's conjunct moon. So all those things will either elevate the status of the moon or, decrease the status of the moon in life. Because, moon is a very impressionable planet. Whoever moon sits with, it's going to behave like that planet. It's going to get the energy of that planet. And it's going to soak in that energy and then try to look at the world. Because we usually think that we're not looking through our eyes, we're looking through our mind. Because when I see something, I'm immediately thinking about it. I'm immediately judging it, which is Moon and Mercury coming into play. Okay. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Moon in the 4th house of Virgo ascendant people. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And again, if you want to know where your moon is placed, all the astrological details for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.